Hello, hello. Whoops. Hello. It's June Olson with Junebug Creations Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, coming to you live from Whitefish, Montana. And I am so excited. It is Wednesday, therefore it is Paper Pumpkin Playdate. And starting next week, I will be adding more lives back into my schedule. Things have kind of calmed down, and after this weekend of my in-person event here in Whitefish or in Kalispell at the Majestic, I'll be able to go back to doing more lives. I miss you all. I miss doing the lives. So let's do that and go back now that the boy is gone and everything has kind of calmed down and gotten into a nice little routine. So, Paper Pumpkin Playdate. We're going to play with our new Paper Pumpkin. You probably have had it for a couple weeks. I did miss a week because I was gone, so we're only on number 2. And you have until this Friday, the 10th, to subscribe for the next one, for the November one. So let's talk a minute about that. You have here this one, and you can see by the trees that it coordinates, okay? They tend to coordinate their October, November kits when they're all Christmas related. So let's get with this because it's just really gorgeous. I can't wait to see what this is. This is going to be little treat boxes with little cards. And then we have these Warm Wishes cards and envelopes. All right, here they are. And they are larger than an average card. Look at these awesome envelopes. And then you have these cards. And there are 20 cards and envelopes. And it's only $14. And I did double check this time, and they are available. Excuse me, they are available. Look how they sparkle and shimmer and shine. We're going to use one of these today because it's just really, it's really pretty. And you'll see how it coordinates so perfectly with our current kit as well. So just so you know, those are still available. They're the add-on. You must be a subscriber to Paper Pumpkin to be able to purchase these cards. All right, just so you know. So if you're not a subscriber yet, it's time to get subscribed for this kit before Friday, and then once you're a subscriber, you can order these cards. I guess I haven't talked enough this morning. And I'll talk about this stuff towards the end of the class. But let's go ahead and get started. We're going to use one of these cards. They are huge. All right, and you could even cut them down if you wanted to. So they've got the glitter on it, so I don't want to use my bone folder. So I'm just kind of pressing it with my fingers. All right. Now, Paper Pumpkin, all you have to do is add a pair of scissors because it's an all-inclusive kit. Like all of our kits, it is all-inclusive. Everything comes in the kit that you need to make the kit as it is designed in our no-fail instructions. All right, so these are our no-fail instructions. It shows you there are 2 different designs for this kit. On the back, it gives you the ingredients, tells you the colors that coordinates with it, gives you some ideas for alternate projects, and then inside it gives you the how-to. It even gives you a ruler if you had some twine that you needed to cut. So scissors are the only thing you have to add to these kits. Good morning, Missy. Great to have you on here. All right, so we did the cards last week as designed. So here is this card, and it's got layers, you can see, to give it some great dimension. It's got the dimensionals behind it, and it's got all the layers to shoot back, but you can see how it matches. It coordinates. So we're going to play with these today. But you can also see the size difference. All right, but that's why it comes with envelopes, so that's okay. There's lots more that you can do with it. And then we have this one. All right, the Happy Holidays. Again, lots of layers. You can see that right there. All right. Missy, have you gotten the add-on cards? Did you get those? They're really pretty. I'm looking forward to play with it. This month, we had a fun little bottle of glitter glue, which I won't need on here because it's already got it on here, but I might put it on the houses anyways. Then we have our stamps, all right, with our 3 sentiments. celebrate the wonder and joy of this festive season, which works great for inside. And then happy holidays and Merry Christmas, nice and general. And then we have some stamps for making some sort of a scene with the house and some trees, snowflakes and stuff. I'm not going to use those today, but for next week we'll be using the stamps to make our cards. We have our dimensionals, lots of them, some glue dots as well. In your very first kit, you always get a clear block. And I'll be using my ergonomic blocks that are a little bit thicker, and I have more of them so I don't have to clean after each use. And then we have the Real Red stamp spot, but I'll be using my regular ink pad. All right, so let's pull some stuff out here. It looks bright on the, it looks kind of bright on the camera, but it's looking pretty dark down here. I think the clouds just covered our sun. All right, so we have, let's use that. We have some houses and things. All right, so these are our card bases. I'm not going to be using those today. So let's see what works with this card. All right, let's see. That one's too big. This one works pretty good. Let's see. What else do we have? We have more trees. We could just do more trees, layers of trees. I don't know, I'm kind of liking the idea of this. And then what I would do is I would cut this out so that we're not covering this up. Those look like some big trees. Maybe I do want to use this. And we could just cut, nope, that wouldn't work. Oh, wait, let's see. If we could cut that out, we could put this big tree next to it, or maybe behind it. Let's see what size these trees are. So I kind of looked at it this morning, but I had my husband home, and you know how it is when the husbands are home, you don't always get everything done that you want to get done. Right? Are you like that? Let me know if you're like that. You did? You haven't played with them yet? Yeah, they're so big that sometimes it takes a while to figure out what to do with them. I don't know, I almost feel like just adding that tree, there almost isn't anything that you have to do because you've got the snow swept in there. I don't have Santa flying through the clouds that like they show here. If I had a Santa, that would be perfect here to have him go, but I don't have that stamp set. Let's see, do we want to put, I don't know, I almost feel like just adding some trees would be beautiful, and then adding a sentiment. Let's see. It's very peaceful. I wish we had a sentiment. Ooh, let me see. Hold on, I just had an idea. I do have this stamp set where it has peace on earth, and to me this looks like something very peaceful, so I like that. We have the deer. Ooh, that's, you know what, we'll be playing with that for next week. We'll use the deer on this card next week. I think for today we're just gonna snag that sentiment and just add a few more trees here. I just kind of like that peacefulness of it. And then let's see, peace on earth, I think that will look good with this. All right, so let's change some things up. All right, we're going to cut our sentiment out of here, and we have the peace on earth. Let's pick this up. All right, so you can check it by doing that. I think we are going to just stamp this and punch this, because this gets covered up anyway when you layer them, so you can use that bottom part. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do our sentiment in red. Where's my ink pad? in red with clear embossing powder. All right. So we want to use our little powder pillow, I guess is what I kind of call it, and rake it across there. That helps get rid of the static. You need to have a heat gun. All right. So I'm going to get this ready. Oh, let's put that on here. Move some of these things out of the way. It gets a little messy sometimes depending on how you do. So you want to make sure that you have your powder ready to go and your tweezers so you don't burn your fingers right away. Don't sneeze or blow into this because you'll have it everywhere. All right. Okay, so we're going to use our colored ink. Make sure it does a nice job. All right. There we go. I think it's time to re-ink some of my inks again. Hold it on there for a minute so it really gets it in. Then grab your tweezers and quickly put your clear powder on there. Tap it off. All right, so it has it. Then you want to make sure to close this back up so that you don't accidentally blow it all over the place or heat it all over the place. And then we're going to turn on our heat gun. Good morning, Covina. Nice to have you on here. And we're going to watch the magic of this. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. It's going to get a little bit darker. There we go. And it just gives it a light little lift and shine to it. There we go. Don't need much. It's not a huge one. All right. Oh, see, it looks dark there. Can you see? Can't really see it. Oh, here, I know how we can do this. Let's zoom in. There. Can you see? Can you see the shine? I don't think it's showing it. There we go. Right there. You can see the shine that it has. All right. And that is the heat embossing of the sentiment. So do we want to have this? I don't think we need that underneath. I feel like we need something underneath though. So maybe we will see how this looks. By the moon. No. Oh, you know what? If we put it down here, we can, let me grab, let's grab some of these. And we've got real red. Oh, I haven't used real red. All right, so we'll just use real red and we'll just distress the edges a little bit. It just gives it a frame. All right, so you're just gonna very lightly go around here like this and do a little bit of a frame. All right, so there we go. Do that all the way around and it just frames it nicely, and then you don't necessarily have to have other paper behind it. We could have also done another oval like this and then put it behind there, but that works just as well. Oh, for some reason the computer camera does not pick that up. That is red, I promise you. That is red. Let me see if I can figure out how to make that look red. Oh, no, that's not how to make it look red. I don't know how to make that look red. No. Anyways, that is red, I promise, and that is embossed. I can feel the raisedness of it. We're going to go ahead and put dimensionals on here. this scene is just so peaceful. I think adding the trees really just is all it needs. And then we'll go ahead and put dimensionals on here. And let's start with this one as our center. We'll put this one over here. And I'm going to add a little bit of the glitter glue to it to help with the snow effect. I like that there. I think I like that there. All right, so Peace on Earth. And then I want to go ahead and give these trees have a little bit of dots and sparkle. So I want to go ahead and do that for these trees. So I'm just going to kind of, let's see, make sure it's coming out. Oop, there it comes. So we'll just give these trees a little bit of sparkle to kind of tie in and add to what's already there, because these all have some, so we don't want to leave these trees without sparkle. So just doing some dotting of it, random dotting, kind of the way it is on the card. And that way it matches up. Can you see the sparkles? All right, so it just kind of matches up. These trees look like they're leaning. Let me, all right, there we go. Let me fix those dots. There we go. All right, so that is a really simple, easy way to do it. Find a nice one. You could still do the Happy Holidays or Merry Christmas. I knew I had a Peace on Earth, so it works beautifully because I think this is just a beautiful winter scene. All right, so we have the Peace on Earth there like that. All right, so let's look and see what else we can do. I think, where's another card base? Let's see what we have with this card base. I think this one here. Let me move this out of the way. We can roll this one in. Oh, I don't know where I put my bone folder. All right, so thumbnail it is, because that's what you use in a pinch, right? Oh, I've got some conversation going on. Sorry about that. Good morning, Covina. Quickly because it isn't Versamark. Yes, quickly because it isn't Versamark, so it's not as sticky. So you want to make sure it's good and damp still, and then get the powder on it so it connects to it. All right. You like these? Yeah, I think that these cards are really pretty, and you could do a whole lot with them. Maybe, you know what, maybe we'll do another one where we do cut out the house, because I just cut this out anyways. Let's do that. These cards are so big, I'm not used to having such large cards. And because I'm not using the bone folder or my fingernail on here, because it's got the glitter glue on it, and I don't want to scrape that off. So it lays down nicely. You just have to apply some pressure to the fold. All right, so let's go ahead and cut this out. I'm gonna pop my glasses on real quick. Let's go ahead and finish going around here like that. There's blue here to kind of give it that snowy look, but because we've got the glitter glue here, I don't wanna, we'll just go with a closer cut. So just kind of following the tree pattern, no straight lines or anything. Well, okay, there's kind of a straight line. All right. And then we can just do that. All right. And because this has that flat edge, it leads me to want to put it here. But I wonder if we could just go ahead and use another tree. I think we can just go ahead and use another tree to kind of hide that flat line. All right, we'll just use another tree like that. And that forest is there in the background. And that way we can kind of center that. And then we can do our sentiment here. And we're going to go ahead and do the same thing. We're going to use the Merry Christmas. All right, like that. And pick that up with our block, and then we want to go ahead and do the same thing. So have our embossing, our clear embossing powder close at hand. Okay. You want to have your tweezers, your embossing buddy, I call it the powder pillow, and just rake it across there a couple times. And you even do it on colored paper. All right, the powder will come off, and then we'll have our ink ready to go. So we want to get this well inked, put it on here, hold it for a moment to make sure it really soaks in, lift, grab, and cover with the powder so while the ink is still wet, it gets it good and covered. All right. Tap it off. All right. Cover this up. Close your ink pad. And then we'll do the heat gun again. Let's see, I might be able to get you to see it this time. All right, here we go. Here it goes. Now can you see it? You can see it's starting to look darker. Just getting it all heated up. I need to look at it differently to make sure I get it all. I get it. Yep, I got it. All right. So now you can see how it's got some shine to it. So you go, there you go. Some shine to it. I guess if I'm going to do more of this during a live, I need to have some sort of overhead light after all. We hadn't moved the big bright shop light over here because it was always so bright. Did that get? It looks like I missed a part. So let me get that part. And it just makes the red a richer red. All right, your bone folder is missing in action too. I know mine's over on the counter. I've been doing lots of different crafting and projects and I just hadn't put everything back in. I should, I know. So here's a new little trick. I don't like all the powder. So I ordered a desk vacuum. And of course they have them in June bugs. So you just turn it on and it will pick up all the powders. It even picks up all those little papers. But this way, there we go. Look at that. They have them in different colors, but of course when I saw the June bug, I had to get a June bug. But it is super handy because now I don't have all that gritty powder on my counter, which is one of those little annoyances that I don't care for. So now I have a little desk cleaner, which really excites me. All right, so let's go ahead and put this on here. Where are my dimensionals? Here they are. Love the dimensionals. We'll go ahead and put 4 on there like that. And then we'll put 2 on this tree. And then we're going to, I think we're going to go ahead and adhere. Well, let's see, where are we going to put that? So we're going to put this over here because I like all the snow out in front of it. And this goes here, whoops, too close. So I got to move this over like that so I can get this in here like that because we're trying to cover this straight edge. I think I can go ahead and, there we go. So we can go ahead and do that, and that way it covers it. All right, and then I think we'll do the Merry Christmas up here, and we'll keep all the sparkle. I like the sparkle. Christmas is the time of year when I like sparkle the most. I'm not sure why, but Christmas, the snow, maybe because the snow sparkles so much. Do that. I'm curious as to what next month's kit will have that these cards will coordinate with. That'll be really fun. So I'm going to go ahead and put this directly on the sparkly, and then I'm going to put the dimensionals underneath. So for that, to make sure that it sticks, I'm going to use this Stamp and Seal, and then put this across here like that, and then we'll put the dimensionals on the back of this instead of the other way around. And we'll just do the Merry Christmas like that. And then we want to add the sparkle. I'm going to go ahead and do it all on the house like we do for the cards as they were designed. So I'm going to run it all along the edge. And I like to turn the card. So this way we have it. And then I'm just going to sprinkle, oh, we have the plant boxes here in the window. And here in the window. And here. And then we have some snow across the top. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put some snow here to kind of tie it into this. And then do the little dotting on the trees to match these trees. I don't want to do the lines of snow on the trees because these aren't lined. All right, so I want to just keep it very much the same. And there is a second card. You can see the sparkle. Love all the sparkle. All right, so 2 cards using the add-ons and only bringing in, oops, wrong one, only bringing in the stamp, the Peace on Earth from the Regal Reindeer, but next week we're going to go ahead and use the Regal Reindeer for these cards. I just need a little more time, and I need to grab all my supplies. I didn't want to have to keep running away from the camera. So I think these 2 cards work beautifully. I love how this house is, this is where I want to live. I want to live in a nice house out in the forest with not a whole lot of people and interruptions. And then I want to be able to walk down the road or down the path to another part of the forest where I just have a lot of the trees and all that peace. When you're in snow, what do you notice about it? For me, I notice the silence and the peace, because all the sounds are completely muffled, and I love it. I mean, even when we're out snowmobiling, when we stop and we turn off the engines, the peace is just so profound. It's amazing. I can't wait. Last year at the end of the season, we got our snowmobiles fixed. Every time we'd go out, there'd be a problem. So we said, you know what? Let's just put some money into these snowmobiles and get them to the point where we can just go snowmobiling and not worry about if something's going to break down. And I can't wait for snow. I know everyone hates snow. A lot of people hate snow, but I am really looking forward to snow this year, to go on the snowmobiles. All right. And I think I'm getting heated socks and heated gloves for Christmas. So now I'm really looking forward to going snowmobiling. All right, you'll move in with me. So, she's so cute. Who's so cute? Natasha, did I talk about Natasha? I'm not even sure who you're talking about. You'll move in with me? Yeah, definitely the silence. I know, it's so beautiful. Hi, Joanne. Long time no see. Haven't seen you on here. What? Nice. Love heated stuff. Yeah, I've never had it, and I need it because it turns out I have Raynaud's, and so my hands and feet get like painfully cold. Like even just running cold water, I have to be careful. So I don't want to take drugs, and there's really not much else that can be done. So my husband had the idea, and he said, what do you think of heated gloves? Would you wear them? And I said, heck yeah, I'd wear them. I said, if you can find heated socks, I'll wear those too, because usually it's my hand and feet that by the time we get out a ways, I'm like, I got to go back. I'm too cold. And so if I have that, then I'll be able to go all day snowmobiling. So, oh, the Ladybug vacuum. Yes, I know. Isn't it so cute? And they're like $10, and you can get different colors and stuff like that. You don't have to get a Ladybug, of course, or a June bug. But they have them, and they're not expensive. They run on a couple batteries, and they picked up, did you see that? They picked up everything. They even pick up those darn little backings for the dimensional. So I'm totally excited. I might have to get one for each counter, but right now I just have one and I use it on both counters. So before I let you go, let me just remind those of you who may have seen it or maybe not have seen it that I have the Rustic Christmas Countdown Kit coming on November 18th at 5 o'clock. It is a Zoom class, and the class is free with the purchase of the kit. So all you have to do is purchase the kit, and I will send you an email about the class. If you purchase the kit and you decide not to come, it's okay. The class is free. It's up to you. I will be on Zoom doing this kit. So I started working on it yesterday because I have a craft fair that I need to show it off at. And this is one of them. Isn't that beautiful? And so I just went through and organized them out by all the different layers. But this is a great kit. It's going to be so much fun. And I'm going to show you different ways that you can display it. So get the kit. I'll get an email letting me know that you have it. If you're on my team, just email me and let me know if you have the kit and want to be part of it so that I can send you the Zoom for it. My team orders from themselves, and then they get to come to the classes for free. So this is a class that we will be doing on November 18th, because then after you get it done, it's an hour and a half. If you don't get it done in that hour and a half, you'll have time to finish it and find things to stuff the pockets with before December 1st. And then next week on Tuesday at 5 o'clock, we have our next BYOK, Bring Your Own Kit. It's a free event. You just bring whatever Stampin' Up! Kit you have, whether it's from the kit collection or a paper pumpkin. Doesn't matter how old it is or how new it is. You just bring it. We craft for 90 minutes, share ideas, laugh, talk, have fun, bring your own snacks and drinks, whatever. And we just get the kits done, because if you're like me, you have a few piling up that you have not completed. And I'm sure I'm not the only one like that. So, all right, everybody, I will see you back here next Wednesday for Paper Pumpkin Playdate, but also starting next week, I will be doing more live. So be looking for the post that will tell you what days and what times I'll be doing. I'm coming back with Tidbit Tuesday to give you little tips and tricks and hacks for doing different crafting things, as well as Thunderstruck Thursday. That's coming back as well. And then I'm going to also be doing a Fun Fold Friday. So that's what I've got planned so far. The mystery stamping, I haven't decided. I think I'm going to do a poll to see if people want me to bring back the mystery stamping or not. And that was the mystery make-along that I was doing before. So I'm going to wait and see if people want that to come back. If so, then I'll be bringing that back as well. And of course, because I'm always alliterative, it'll probably be on a Monday again. So we'll see. All right, more than a few here. More than a few here. Are you talking about, I'm not sure what you're talking about, Joanne, with the more than a few. Yes, Missy, I got it on Amazon. Yes, I did. I know that at one point, like in the back to school time frame, they had them at Target, but I didn't make it there. And of course, they were just colored. They were not animals or shapes or whatever. I'm not sure what all is on there. The kits. Oh, you have more than a few unfinished kits, so you need to be coming to the BYOK next Tuesday if you're not working. Yeah, I agree. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your Wednesday. Wish me lots of luck this weekend at my in-person craft fair. I'm so excited to be doing it, and I will see you back here next week. Have a great one, everybody. Bye-bye.